We often talk about things that can get in the way of your walk with God. One of the main reasons is a lack of faith. This example is very vividly reflected in the story of Peter and Jesus walking on a stormy sea. This story can be read in the Gospel of Matthew chapter 14 verses 25 to 32. In the fourth watch of the night, before dawn, Jesus went to the disciples walking on the lake. But the disciples, seeing him walking on the water, were very afraid. "It's a ghost," they screamed in fear. But Jesus immediately spoke to them. "Calm down, it's me, don't be afraid." "Lord, if it is you," said Peter then, "command me to come to you on the water." "Go," Jesus said. Peter got out of the boat and walked on the water to Jesus. But when he saw how strong the wind was blowing, he was frightened and, starting to sink, he shouted, "Lord, save me." Jesus immediately reached out his hand and supported him. "You have little faith," he said. "Why did you begin to doubt?" When they entered the boat, the wind died down. It happens in your life the same way as with Peter at the moment when difficult moments occur in your life and you look away from God. Your walking with Him becomes difficult because you become overwhelmed by the circumstances of your life and your thoughts are only occupied with your problems and not thoughts of God. But even if in a difficult situation, when you did not believe in God, you turn to Him and ask Him for help, He will definitely give you a hand. This passage from the Gospel of Matthew shows us how strong our faith can be. The Old Testament says that it would be better to live by your faith. Your faith is not the faith of your parents, pastors, or mentors, and you can't afford to live without faith. Dear believer, never forget that the way of the believer is the way of faith.